How's it going, everyone? Welcome to some more major ARK news, and this week, well, we don't have that much to go on, and at the same time we do. So, welcome to another edition of Community Crunch. We're still recuperating after completing the Shastasaurus saddle and dossier last week, but we are hard at work on the concept and dossier for the Mighty Dreadnoughtus. Be on the lookout for the concept and dossier in the coming weeks. We're thrilled about the arrival of all the community vote creatures in ASA and can't wait to see how they integrate with the diverse wildlife on the existing maps. So, official server saves. To recap previous announcements, we have taken save games from the official network and I've provided the files so that you can host your own server and continue the progress you've made on the official network. Browse August and September save games here. Since yesterday, Thursday, October 5th, we've been provided access to your PC games, PC saves, and you are now also able to directly rent a server from Nitrado who can host your PC or console saves. Nitrado servers using the official save games are now available here. Order your server today and save an additional 10% discount using promo code LEGACY. You'll be able to have access to all official save games for all platforms. Easily import the save games with one click using the web interface. Have access to a comprehensive guide and FAQs telling you everything you need to know about hosting servers. For more information, visit this page. Promo code is not available for Xbox. And now we jump straight into the community corner. So, clips and videos, fan art, screenshots, not that much. So enjoy your weekend studio wildcard. But that's not the end of the community crunch because we have some interesting yet expected comments to this crunch. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those. No dread art. Womp womp. Lame. Bummer. Nothing special to see in this crunch. See you next week. The crunch is a flop. Figured this week's would be pretty slim. Looking forward to the dread art. What was the point even bringing this out? Why does ARK 2 have a Steam page but ASA is supposedly coming out in 3 weeks? But there's nothing? Excuse me. Boring crunch, why is it so empty? Can you reveal stuff? Wildcard, please. Wait, so that's all you're giving us this week? I'm looking forward to ASA, but this crunch is boring as you all know. Whoa, there was so little in this, it even had Community Corner in the title. Anyways, I do hope this time it's taken for the art will mean Dreadnoughtus will look super cool. I'm hoping it doesn't have feathers, fluff like in the concept art. It looks cool but still silly and very weird to put on a sauropod. Trash. Why release anything? Just annoying the community. Even a pathetic picture of a rock would have done. I do not speak. Is this Spanish or Portuguese? I can't tell if it's Spanish or Portuguese, and I'm not going to attempt it because I don't want to offend anyone. Yeah, but from what I can tell, yeah, it's saying something along the lines of show us Dreadnoughtus, and again roasting ARK 2 for having more attention on Steam than ASA. Woot, another draw wolf art. Another crunch with absolutely nothing of value to it. What happened to at least bringing the comparison images back? Meanwhile, other games are releasing images, feature announcements, adjustments, and other things of actual interest to create and hold energy. Week after week, I'm finding myself losing hope and interest. Come on, could you have put in a little effort to talk about ASA? Why not throw in some short stories from the devs? Talk about difficulties in development. Franchise implementation, remodeling processes, lighting. You could show us a picture of a poop in Unreal Engine 5 and it would fully satisfy everyone until next week's crunch. Sad face. This only proves that the community votes were really the only thing making this community feel alive and enthusiastic for the past few months. When you don't have that to pad community crunches, it really feels empty. Here's a response to come on. Look on the bright side, there's only 3 more Fridays between now and ASA's launch. If we take what we know at face value, they'll have to show us something before then. Why not just stop community crunch unless there's something to ... crunch? Wow. Yeah. What a weak community crunch. Holy smokes, Batman. So much for building up the momentum of the last week's excitement with 3 weeks left to launch. Another response. What this guy said. Just a poop. Is that a screenshot of the Spino from ASA gameplay? We've seen a few concept pieces, but no Steam page, no gameplay, no system specs. Every event that was supposed to have something for ARK 2 or ASA hasn't had anything. ATP, I doubt ASA actually is a thing being worked on. Just seems like they're trying to string people along for ARK 2 pre-orders. Just like ARK the Animated Series, just like Primal Survival way back in 2016. Now what are they talking about when they say the Spino art? They mean this. Yeah. They mean that. And we have 3 pages of this. Let's see, I was on this week's crunch. Would have liked to see some ASA, even if it's just a blade of grass. Can we get gameplay now? The game releases this month and we don't even know what the game looks like. I was on 4 servers and none of them are on the list. Doesn't help that the final saves aren't loading, only the earlier ones. This is a joke, right? Or blatant FU to the fans, players. Where is Elon when you need someone to S on Snail Games? Yeah, Snail Games, by the way, still getting a lot of crap. But then again, Snail Games deserves it. Wildcard, I've been playing ARK for 8 years. Please give me and other players the courtesy of a release date of ASA. Show us some professionalism. We need to plan our lives to, or do I like other wipe my hands of this video game. Kind regards. Community crunch to say there's nothing new. So ASA for 2025. A dated looking ASC Spino screenshot in the shortest crunch paragraph of all time. For real though, why is ASA hype viewed as a bad thing? The reluctance to post even one screenshot of a beach shore single creature, honestly anything, signals a red flag. Maybe it's a weird NDA or to be cute and just drive us crazy before a big reveal, but I'd still prefer if the build up was just a little less sketchy. Sincerely, an ARK fan who just wants clarity and genuine excitement. Well, no nothing today. Well, this is coming early. Spawning in the swamp, a dodo, getting tackled by a capro, a dodo a day. Spawn in again, go and get my stuff. Get eaten by a sarco, oh, a dodo day. I can't sing. Release the poop. Still no words on postponing the release, so that's one thing. Was hoping for some ASA tidbits though, didn't expect to be a long crunch since ASE is down. Hope the devs are getting it all done ASAP because it looks like the ARK fanbase are akin to crackheads waiting for a fix. Okay. Where's Elon? Renaming Twitter, making absolutely horrendous Elden Ring builds. We are hard at work on the concepts and dossier. This line is hilarious. No one gives a damn about a dossier for a creature that's like 5 maps down the line coming out who knows when next year. You know what people really do want to see in the coming weeks? Literally anything for your new game that comes out this month. Reply to the that comment. LOL, said Snail and Wildcard as they continue burying their heads in the sand. LMAO, they chortled as the people that they financially depend on continued to demand something tangible to soothe their worries now that they had nothing to distract them. This person was on to something when she pointed out how empty the community crunch is without the vote stuff. At least we know we could bring up our own servers. I do not speak German. Did anyone expect anything from Wildcard this week? Not if you have played ARK in the last year. Hopefully this means we will get a fully functional bug-free Wonder ASA before October 31st. Sarcastically looking around. They should have closed the comments on this one. This is disrespect towards the community. We're still recuperating, like for real. This is also disrespect towards the one who actually came up with Shastasaurus. Y'all just continue taking community made content and claim that y'all been working hard on things. The game's supposed to drop back in August, start sharing gameplay vids instead of community made pictures. No one gives an F anymore. Y'all try to rip us off again, gotta pay for all the DLCs over again. Y'all better invest the money in improving the game. They said they were beat from working on the Shasta saddle. Let's see, make a submarine. If only there was something already at their disposal for such a thing. Maybe like a tech underwater structure placed on a platform saddle. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so first off, I'm happy to see the language style being used here is still good and different from what we've seen over the past year. Again, I asked, did you hire a new community manager to write the crunches? Because if so, then that's a very good move. That being said, I think you guys need to hire someone new to do your marketing decisions as well. I mean, you're 3 weeks out from the supposed release date and you had a perfect opportunity to follow up the previous week's crunch with something that would build upon the slight bit of positivity and hype that is instilled, yet you come at the community this week with literally nothing. This is not how you run a company, guys. You say that you need money and are running into financial issues. Okay, then why don't you make decisions that will help you with that? After all the negative downfall of the past year, you need to rebuild positivity in order to get that money from people. The last week's crunch had a good start on trying to do that, but you need to keep the excited pressure, not let it fizzle away. When you're 1 month, now 3 weeks, away from a major release, a company needs to build hype and excitement to get the people motivated. That's what we call, in the adult business world, marketing strategy. I mean, like someone else on here mentioned, you should know the ARK community well enough by now. You should know that a screenshot of poop in UE5 would be enough to keep the excitement and hype building. And yet you don't even give us that? Seriously, you need to do some firing and hiring at your company, because this is just ridiculous. Interesting. That is a very interesting statement, and I agree with quite a bit of it. I honestly do agree with that, because there are some people that sounds like who are not doing their job, and some people who sound like they are doing their job. This crunch just goes to show lack of respect Wildcard has for their community. They're fully aware of the amount of hype people have for the game, especially as they have been in and out of the Discord chat throughout the day, and not once hinted at the lack of content in today's crunch. Feel sorry for those that have been staying up in anticipation of another content package crunch. I'm normally a supporter of Wildcard, but they're cutting it awful close at this point. I think we're all expecting them to push it to the last minute, and it's honestly starting to seem like they don't want people to play on release. Most companies would want as many people to be online on release, but with people generally needing 2 to 3 weeks notice to book annual leave at work, and the 31st being Halloween, we can assume at this point this isn't what Wildcard is wanting from their user base. When's the next creature vote? Okay, well, I'm gonna be on Roblox. Always looking on the bright side of life. Okay. And this is our last one. Okay, our last page. No cryos at launch equals no buy. You've done nothing but spit on solo players for the entire length of the game. Never considered when you release new dinos. Never could even give us a solo server. Best game I've ever played, run by the most clueless people I've encountered. This one does not spark joy. That's it. 24 days until October 31st deadline, and this is all you have for us? There was never going to be any info to read, as they have not got a times 2 event to pad things out anymore. So the entire team is dealing with an animal right now that won't be relevant until sometime in 2024. According to this, ASA must already be completely finished. Nevertheless, nothing is shown. Why? You should release the PvP saves from January 2023 before it was announced the servers were going to be offline and everyone quit. The Spino screenshot was thinking the same thing. The same with the gas bag picture not long ago. I hope not, because that's how ARK looks right now. Hi everyone, Wildcard, please tell us why you shut ASC server and you need a whole month to launch ASA. Not a single gameplay screenshot, nothing released to ASA. Last crunch, which was the best crunch, you even were honest to us at some point, but you weren't. Why are you taking out the speed stats? What's the point of that? Every game with RPG elements have speed stats. Why do you decide to take it out? It's a game, not a real life, but you know that you can train animals to increase their speed. You already take out the speed of flying dinos, and you'll do the same to ground dinos, really? 2025 Ragnarok. Consider 20 more times delay, then maybe ARK 1.5 will come out in 2050, and ARK 2 maybe in 2100. From what I remember, it's supposed to be in June, July until they postpone it. As usual, and anyway, it's supposed to be free. ARK 2, I remember, was a trailer in May with Vin Diesel, what showed May 2023. Then these trailers changed from no date as they rescheduled from December 2023. They assured they want, okay, so that's probably supposed to be 22. They assured that they wanted to make a better ARK 2, and ASA will not prevent them anything from making ARK 2. They assured it would come out for sure. They offered some kind of bundle with free ARK 2 when buying 1.5. I knew there would be problems. Every DLC would come out sometimes. Okay, so this is just a repeat. Explain that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and this repeat. I think I can answer that for you. 1. Money, plain and simple. The work and servers there need to be done, and maintenance costs too much. About the other thing, they need time to replace, upgrade the servers. 2. They said over and over again, screenshots and gameplay will only be revealed very close to launch day, so that's how it is. 3. From a survival standpoint, makes perfect sense. From a balance standpoint, makes perfect sense. When you have people reach a top speed of an F1 McLaren racer, something's very wrong. Some say I can't outrun Raptors. Well, it's a survival game, and if they live today, I highly doubt no one could. That's just my opinion. Facepalm incoming. Anyone? Okay. Crunch wasn't even a bite. Walk in, tell people to rent servers for a dead game, then walk out slamming the cave door behind you. He's a very naughty boy. That's ASE on decent settings. How's the EV business going? Oh, it's bankrupt already. Ouch, that's where the money from ASE went. Beware Wildcard, this can't be good. And I know that's a Snail Games controversy that's interfering with that. So yeah, that is all of the comments regarding this, and I honestly think that if ASA does not make it out by the end of October, then that is probably the last time a lot of the community is gonna fold, because it looks like Wildcard, they're at the point where they just have nothing to play but Stone Cold Bluffs, and they're just having to wait for community members to fold. But it looks like they're folding because they're quitting the game. And yeah, you play a Stone Cold Bluff Wildcard. If you play that, you better hope you have an opponent. But it's worthless if you have no opponents, because it looks like they're folding and walking away from the poker table. So yeah, that just about does it. I know this was a longer crunch than normal, so I am going to have timestamps in the description. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.